Hello, guys, and welcome to this episode of the Brawlcasters. I'm James. That's Alex, the man with the finger guns, as always. And we are here to, as always, give you some of YouTube's funniest fight commentary, to call some of the internet's craziest fights, as we bring our 50 years of martial arts experience and 4 years of calling fights together. How are we doing this evening, Alex?
Good, man. How many months has it been since we've been doing this show?
We started in the summer, so I think we're probably about 6 months now.
6 months, boom.
Is that like some kind of special anniversary?
No, it's half a year. Good job, guys.
Exactly. And thank all you guys for subscribing, for tuning in, for liking, for commenting. We got a bunch of comments recently, guys, and we really appreciate that. All you guys who are interacting in the community. Even if you guys got something negative to say, we're here to hear it. We're here to hear it too.
Well, and we had a really unique moment this weekend where 4 people that we've called fights for, we got to meet them.
Yeah. It was really cool. We referred to them as the Brawlcaster alumni. See, we knew for a fact 3 guys were Brawlcasters alumni. Caden Marshall, Caden Arnold, and Josue Amaya. We knew those guys were going to be on the card. Knowing they were going to be on the card, we're like, you know what? We got to get these guys something, because each one of them has commented on episodes, liked episodes, shared episodes. Josue was our first request, if you remember. Yeah. He's like, hey, guys, do my fight. And so we're like, you know what, we got to get these guys something. So we got them each one of the Built to Brawl beanies in the army green, by the way, which, by the way, get yours. Brawlcasters print.
They're sick. They're actually really nice.
They're really nice beanies. And let me tell you, first time I wore this t-shirt when we were recording, it was fresh out the bag. I washed it once now, and it fits even better. Like it's go.
Point to that beanie, right? You made a point about it. That beanie's some good luck, guys.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that in just a split second. Because I also want to shout out Josue's coach. Because we went upstairs, we met all these guys, shook hands, kissed babies, distributed the beanies, talked to them. Thank you for your support on the page. We appreciate you guys, blah, blah, blah. And Josue introduces his coach to us. And his coach shook my hand with 2 hands. He goes, thank you so much for giving him that shine like that. You guys did such a great breakdown of his fight. We listened to everything that you guys said. And I'm going to tell you right now, we've been working on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that was so cool.
It was nice to hear.
Yeah. Because, yes, do we do this for the funnies? Do we do this to make people laugh? Absolutely. Do we do it because we enjoy being funny and we enjoy teasing people? Yes. We grew up in locker rooms our entire lives. This is what people, there was a lot of talk a few years ago about locker room talk. Real locker room talk is chop busting. Yeah. Constant chop busting.
Yeah.
Busting shoes all the time. Like, it's funny.
Yeah.
2 of my wife's coworkers. One of them, guy, real intelligent, absolute gearhead. Any mechanical problem, he can fix it. Didn't play sports growing up. Didn't play. So I bust his chops, as I do to everybody who I'm friendly with. And he was getting upset about it. Her other coworker, also a mechanical genius, but did sports growing up. Swam at a very competitive rate. I bust his chops every time I see him. He gives it right back. And we have this great little playful bond. And it's awesome. It's funny. He's significantly younger than us, which isn't saying very much. I know, Alex, you're about to beat me there and call me old.
No, I was going to leave it alone. I wasn't going to touch that one.
Yeah. So, if I call my wife at work and he happens to be in her office or whatever, he'll be in the back and be like, hi, Dad. I'll be like, hi, son.
Nice.
Yeah. It's funny. You've met him, too. He comes to the flex fights all the time.
Yeah, I've met him.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Yeah.
He gives a really intense handshake. I'll put it that way.
Well, also, he's an engineer. And if you've ever
met eye contact and a handshake.
Yeah, if you've ever met engineers, eye contact is kind of a thing they don't do. They'll go a little touch of something, just a little.
A lot of eye contact.
Not a lot.
He gives me a lot of eye contact.
See, that's the thing. he's at that level where he's high enough functioning where he knows how to human kinda, but he's like, how much would a human look in the other human's eyes when they're shaking their hands?
Like that. That's exactly what it's like. It's like, hello, good to see you. And I'm like, yeah, man.
Yeah, he can't quite play that part out. Love him, but that's his own unique thing.
But back to meeting some of you guys, and then we got surprised, and we didn't realize it until they did the intro. It was a 4th Brawlcasters alum.
Yes, Anthony Anderson. That's his name, right? Anthony Anderson, and
that's not his real name.
Yeah, his nickname was Monster, and I didn't recognize him at first. Then he comes in the cage. I'm like, dude, that dude is built like a monster. I'm like, wait a second. is that Monster from Have Y'all Met Monster?
And
And I literally, on my phone, as we're sitting there, I'm looking up the video, and we check it out. And sure enough, it was Monster from Have Y'all Met Monster. And he lived up to the nickname.
Listen, he had, all right, so like he had the Brawlcasters performance of the night until Josue pulled it off. Like, did something crazy.
Let's talk briefly about Monster. It's worth talking about him real quick because this dude lived up to the nickname. The guy he fought had like some gladiator name, like Maximus or something like that.
It was Maximus something. It was because I remember I said that as a joke. I said it was like, oh, the gladiator fighting the monster, and it was I said something like that. But holy shit, Monster.
Anytime he got an underhook, poor Maximus just got yeeted.
And I had friends there. I'm very close with the DJ there, Jarrett. He was like, bro, what? He was like, yo, he just kept throwing him like a bitch. And I was like, yeah. And he asked me, like, technically, what was he doing? I was like, he was just getting an underhook and just throwing him. There was not a lot of technique, to be honest. It was, I got this underhook. I know I can launch you now.
So now here's the crazy thing. So Maximus Murphy was 6'2". Anthony Anderson, Monster, was 5'6". And you're right. He hit a cow catcher. Like cow catcher, that's a freestyle wrestling move. You don't see that. Guys don't get front headlocks and underhook you. Nah.
He was just yeeting this poor guy, and you could see the guy just being like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, like,
and we asked Jose about it. He goes, "Dude, that guy was just ridiculously strong."
He goes, "I was drilling with him upstairs, and oh my god, like, bro."
And like I said, smaller for the weight class. But he was launching this guy around. I even told Chris Mauchi, Flex CEO and matchmaker, I was like, yo, bro, can you bring that guy back? And he goes, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'd like to see all these guys back. All the guys we saw. The two Cadens, unfortunately, they ran into some tough fights.
We talk about it. Listen, one of the Cadens got wrestle fucked. There's no other way for me to put this. He got wrestle fucked. It was Caden Arnold?
I think Caden Arnold was up first, yeah.
Yeah, so he just got wrestle fucked. Sucks to say, his opponent figured out. It was Marshall.
Yep,
it was Caden Marshall. So his opponent just figured out I could just take this guy down whenever I want, and he did just that.
Yeah, and just controlled him. And it was a thing where his opponent Pete Nazzaro just was like, he kind of had his man body, and Caden wasn't quite there yet. Even though they both weighed in at 155. Like, Pete looked like more of a true 155er, where Caden Marshall is more like a 145er, probably.
I'd like to see Caden Marshall back in a kickboxing fight.
Yeah.
Or just with a guy that wants to brawl with him. Like, just a better matchup stylistically for him. And then the third alum, Kanan Arnold, unfortunately did not get the luck of the draw. He got a very tough fighter. Somebody I would call an emerging star out of the Renzo Gracie camp, Brian Guerrero. And
Brian, a decorated kickboxer long before he went to Renzo Gracie. And this is only Brian's third MMA fight, but he's got a lot of kickboxing experience.
He's that guy. So, like, I talked to you about one of the first fights I cornered. The guy was we were 0-0 in MMA. Rodrigo Brano, we were 0-0 in MMA, but at that point, he was already a multiple-time kickboxing champion in Brazil. But on paper, we're 0-0. And he beat the fuck out of that kid in his first fight, broke fucking his orbital bone. Crazy time. It wasn't as bad for Caden here, but he did get fucked up.
Yeah. Well, Brian is just so crisp and clean in his striking. And Caden, he's a decent wrestler and he's very aggressive. So he did have a path to victory in this fight. But Brian is just so good at keeping his distance with his striking. And he did exactly that. And eventually he caught Caden running right into a jab. And it sat Caden down and then he jumped on him and finished him. No shame losing to a guy like Brian Guerrero. But
But our highlight of the night.
Yeah. So Josue was the first one who we gave the beanie to. And he's like, guys, I love this. Thank you so much. Oh, my God, I love beanies. I'm going to wear this out to the fight. And he did. He was the one guy who wore it out to the fight. And he was all excited, had it on, takes it off, gets in the cage, calm and composed. Guy comes at him, and he comes out just swinging. Boom, connects with her right hand. 8 seconds later, that is all she wrote. quicker than a rodeo horse.
And he looked good in those 8 seconds. He landed a nice body kick, a flurry of hooks like you're talking about, and that the guy was out cold before he hit the camp. It was beautiful, and the emotion on his face, it was really nice. I actually left our commentary booth and gave him a hug afterwards. I was like, I'm so proud of you, bro. And he's like, thank you so much, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, man.
And listen, we're not saying that it was the beanie, but it was the beanie. Who are we kidding? It was the beanie.
It was a combination of the skill, the hard work, and then the beanie was the cherry on top.
Exactly. The beanie was the thing. It was the portal, but just like how the Mjolnir focuses Thor's power, the beanie focused his power.
I mean, you could just. I was waiting for I have the power moment from you, but it's okay.
Listen, we did a lot of Masters of the Universe recently, so I'm trying to give people a break from Masters.
Movies coming out, guys.
It is. You're right. You're not wrong. And as it should be. But yeah, awesome moment for Josue Amaya. Awesome moment for our merch. Guys, get yours. Feel the power for yourself. Brawlcasters.printful.me. The whole new Built to Brawl collection. There's a ton of it. Ton of different colors. It's awesome. Alex, have you worn your new rash guard yet?
I did wear my new rash guard. I forgot to take a fucking picture. I wore my new rash guard. I actually got a compliment. They were like, that's awesome. I got one funny note on it. They were like, why is the American flag shaped that way? And I was like, fair.
Shaped what way?
On the rash guard, it's fucking huge.
Okay.
Have you? I think I watched it. Hold up. Give me a second. I'm gonna get the rash guard and show you.
Yeah, because you know what? I actually have mine over there too. Because I wore it on Monday, and I wore mine on Monday too. I noticed the at least 3% upping in my skills. Right, at least 3%. Your skills are better.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's what they said. They said, why is the flag so big?
I like how it's like pixelated right now because of where you have it in your camera.
Oh, sorry. But that's what they noticed. They were like, why is the flag so big?
Because your arms are so big in that, Alex. That's why.
I guess. But that was the only thing I got. Instead of it being like a guile, like from Street Fighter shit, they were like, it's like a giant flag on the arm.
You're like, yeah, because we're proud Americans, God damn it.
But that's the only funny thing I got.
Yeah.
About it. And I did get asked. They were like, are there 50 stars? And I was like, I'm not counting that shit.
I didn't count it. when I designed it, I didn't count it.
Like, you think I counted that? All right.
Yeah, I wore my short sleeve on Monday. I'm wearing the long sleeve for the first time tomorrow. I'm sure that'll get some.
I wore that. It was good compliments. I was like, oh shit. So sorry, my mic was down here.
So listen, guys, go get yours. Brawlcasters.printful.me. You need the merch. You need some of this merch. You need to show everybody you're built to brawl.
Built to brawl, guys. This is live your dreams. Okay, be yourself. And there's nobody else we could I think would be appropriate for this. Talking about being yourself and just having fun with it. Then our fighter today, this is actually a blast from the past for him, though.
Yeah. So, Coach Adam from Freedom Jiu-Jitsu, who we caught on social media rocking the Brawlcasters Moneyberg tank top, who reached out to us and told us, listen, guys, at least 6% better at teaching, simply because I was wearing the Moneyberg parody tank top.
Yep.
He reached out to me on social media, and he sent me the video, or the link to the video, or rather the post that this gentleman had put up. It is Two Polar from Instagram. And if you've definitely seen Two Polar on Instagram because he's super popular right now. He is the Puerto Rican kid, a little chunky, who has the Wolverine claws. And he's just constantly shaking into the cage, into the camera, and yelling, and trying to do a Wolverine impression. And like,
he's not trying, he's doing it.
Yeah. And then when he's doing it, he's just turning beet red. He occasionally gets shot in his videos, and he just pantomimes getting shot and then collapsing.
Saw one where he stabbed a watermelon. I
saw one where he gets shot in the video, and he does a backflip. And I'm like, all right, I'll shake your hand for that. That's impressive.
Yeah, so, we actually pulled up this. So this is, I haven't watched this. I know you haven't watched this, so I can't wait. This is Streetbeefs, Two Polar versus T Colt.
Let's see how he did in 3 and 2 and 1. I haven't been this excited for one of these fights in a while, I'll be honest.
Me neither, bro. Because I want to see what you got.
I just want to see like him just like berserkering, stabbing like he always does.
Get 4K likes. Mm-hmm. Comment who you think won. So are they not judging at this point?
Third fight of the day. You need a match. We'll see how it goes.
This is his third fight of the day. Two Polar pretty brawling though. I'll give him that. He's technically built to brawl. Like physically built to brawl.
Did he bring the Wolverine claws with him? That's all I really care about.
I don't think he had him yet.
Yeah. He has long curly hair now.
Yeah. Not a bad idea. Catching the foot, using it to close distance. Nice uppercut. Oh, he doesn't have his feet with him.
No, he's just winging punches out there. You can see he's got.
I don't like the way his legs spread out there, dude.
No.
We saw a fight over the weekend where, somebody landed bad.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in one of the other episodes, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Good overhook pull. I like how Tupoler's using the underhook here. Oh, he wrestled. See how he went belly down? That's just total wrestler instinct. Oh, he's wearing wrestling shoes. I should have noticed.
Yep.
That's nice. Now, in a half mount situation, half guard, looks like the wall's kind of working against him to advance his position here.
There's nothing trapping his leg there. He just lifts his hips and he can just slide his knee right through. I think he doesn't realize that, though. Again, there's really nothing trapping his leg there.
But does he know enough to know that?
He cracked homeboy in the face, though. I see that. A little swelling. That was his hardest fight of the day, it looks like.
Yeah. And what's his healing factor like? I want to know.
I don't think he has the X factor right now. He has those bone claws. He doesn't quite have his adamantine ones. That guy looks like he smells like ground beef. The ref?
Which one? The ref?
The ref, yeah.
Yeah, he smells like yeah, definitely lean ground beef. You're right.
Yeah.
So he caught a punch in the back of his head there, but mostly because of how he put his head. Tupoler did. Yeah, he doesn't train striking at all. Good jab by T. Cole.
Yeah, T. Cole has the height advantage.
And I think now that just the gas tank of Tupoler is failing a little bit. But as I say that, good takedown.
A good takedown, good into wrestling. He definitely had some wrestling before. He gave up what I'd call a free triangle. I don't know what armbar attempt that was by T. Cole. Good punches.
An armbar attempt or just like just holding on for dear life?
Yeah, I mean, he's had a lot of opportunities for triangles and arm bars.
But again,
nice elbow. Jesus Christ. He an elbow?
Can he? I don't know. Or
he threw one. Fucking landed one.
That doesn't mean that they can do it. It just means the ref didn't call it.
Are these 1 minute rounds?
I have no idea. What I do know is our man is feeling it right now.
He's winning.
Yeah.
I got him up 2 rounds to nothing so far.
I agree with you.
Round 3 is going down.
Yeah, he smells like egg whites and green ground beef. You're right.
Yeah, that's a ground beef smelling motherfucker.
That's a guy who Oh, good shot there at Tuchel on the way in.
Tuchel fighting like a man that wants to win. I'll give him that.
Yeah, fighting like he realizes that another takedown will cost him this fight.
And there's some fights over the weekend at Flex that I wish we could be a Flex.
They busted out the door.
That's fucking hilarious, bro. What happened, dude?
I don't know if
Is he just gassed it? I think he just started throwing up.
Yeah, I think he's gassed. That's the fight. They're calling.
They called it?
Yeah, he can't continue.
That sucks, dude. He was actually winning. You can't feel good about that.
No.
You can't feel good about that, you Sasquatch. He kind of does look like Sabretooth. He looks like a Temu Sabretooth.
Yeah, he's Temu Sabretooth. You're right.
You guys should run that back. That's a bullshit-ass win. Don't talk to the camera after that win. That was a bullshit-ass win. You got fucked up the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, it's no different than like, gosh, what's the kid's name? He has the flyweight title in the UFC right now because Pantoja fell down and broke his arm. Joshua.
Young?
Yeah, something like that. But he's like jumping on the top of the cage, like, whoa! It's like, bro, Pantoja threw a kick, fell down wrong, and broke his arm. What did you have to do with that? I don't know about that.
Oh, man.
So now, what happened to Tupoler from there? Is he then escorted up to Canada? Do they give him the Wolverine claws and they blow up his healing factor with Weapon X Project?
I think so, man. And you know what? Are we going like X-Men 97? Are we going comics? Are we going fucking Fox Universe. Which world are we going with
I'd
this?
say Fox Universe because if you've watched a bunch of his clips, which unfortunately they've now infected my social media feed, and I get them all the
Sorry,
time.
I sent them to you.
I know that's the thing. We send them back and forth constantly.
Yeah.
Constantly.
They're funny.
And then when Coach Adam sent it to me, I was like, "Yo,
He
we have to do
just
this."
the one where he just starts it off by just going. "Rah." I'm like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. Did you see the one where he stabbed himself in the finger?
Yeah, that shit was deep.
Yeah. He was going with his claws like this. Because the thing, he throws just like bad jab crosses, and he stabbed himself through his cut-proof glove right in the finger. Idiot.
Yeah.
And
Well,
my favorite part of his videos is he doesn't like film them like in his backyard or like in his room.
don't go to places.
He goes to like the side of the highway, wherever he is.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck he is. Maybe L.A.
I don't know, but it's like he's under like an overpass while like there's traffic behind him. And I just keep saying to myself, like, could you imagine just driving up on this dude and be like, what the hell
Like,
is
what
this
the
guy
fuck
doing?
is that?
Bro,
Like, what is that? What's happening right now?
Are you okay? Do we need to call like some?
I don't think I would talk to him.
No,
You would talk to him?
I wouldn't talk to him. I'd be
That's
afraid
my
he's going to
point.
stab me with the claws.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would be so pissed if I die by a fucking Puerto Rican Wolverine. Like, that's the way I go out.
All the risky things you've done in your life.
And
it's-
that's what takes me out.
and it's fake Puerto Rican Wolverine that takes you out.
Like, fuck, bro. Fuck,
You
goddamn.
get to the pearly gates, you look at St. Peter, you'd be like, bro, what the fuck? Like, really?
I think
Really?
he'd bring it up. He'd be like, fucking, you let that fucking, all the shit, and you let that take, man, bro.
Because here's the thing, he wouldn't even kill you intentionally. He would just be like talking, and he'd be hyped up, and and all of a sudden you're dead. Like, he's just-
As I'm bleeding out, I hear, rah! I'm gonna be like, fuck my life, dude. Like this.
Seriously, he'd be like, "I'm the best I am at I'm the best there is at what I do, and what I do ain't that nice." It's like, you're not Hugh Jackman.
Yeah,
You're a
bub.
fat Puerto Rican guy with sideshow bob hair.
Fucking, all right, we'll leave it at that, guys.
Yeah, guys.
Follow your dreams. Go make social media stuff and fucking buy some. I want to get him in some Brawlcasters merch. Why not?
Exactly.
Fucking get him a beanie.
Exactly. Get him in a beanie to control that hair. But guys, thank you for subscribing. Make sure if you're watching and you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Leave a like. Leave a comment. We've got a ton recently. We got fight requests, which we have coming. So if you got a fight you want us to call, comment down below. So long as there is a referee, of course. Make sure you guys get your merch. All right, Brawlcasters.printful.me. And of course, guys, share the videos. No greater compliment that you can give us. But until next time, friends, brawl on.